middle. That will do nicely. That one could have gone back further. Not going to worry about that now. Okay, who needs some work? You do. So let's go and get the harvest ready for tomorrow. Yes, I really do need a tractor this big for this wagon. I think the first year I bought this, I tried it on the back of the Valtra. Yeah, that didn't work. I got it half full and the Valtra could barely move it, and that instigated the purchase of a second Axion. Because harvest gets very, very busy. And we pretty much need all the equipment we can get for the next 6 days. Except when it's raining, in which case it all sits around and gets clean. Unless the rain comes from the Sahara Desert, in which case vehicles get covered in sand splotches instead. A lot of the summer storms come up from the Sahara, so your car does not get clean when it rains. Ends up with all these little yellow rings all over it where raindrop hits and just deposits a fine layer of sand. Winter storms are somewhat better because you end up with Arctic weather, so they're a lot colder. Okay, so this is where we will be starting. Pull this in, drive it along the road a little, and then up the side here. And we'll go shut the gate at the end because we don't need to leave the farm for at least the rest of today. Back down to the yard and get the harvester. These will be the 6 days of the year where we need the harvester pretty much non-stop. harvester was actually in the repair shop because it needed a service, I think today, or it was going to become incredibly expensive to maintain. I think our current maintenance bill is somewhere in the region of £6,000 a day. But if you miss a vehicle service, you sure notice that jump by quite significant numbers, especially considering the age of the vehicles we have. Or the age of a lot of the vehicles we have. Okay, where do we want to be? Let's head up, okay. We have to go round. Okay, let's turn this thing on and get it warmed up. Also need to bring up one of the trucks with the seed auger. That's didn't hit the hitch, okay. There it is. And how good the turn circle on this is. Just, that's going to be tricky. Didn't straighten the wheel out. However, that turn has just allowed us to clear the pressure washer. So we are good to get out of here. We probably have some eggs to collect as well before the end of the day. What fields have we got here? We've got 1, 2... Got 5 fields to harvest, 6 fields to harvest if you count the one over at the sheep farm. Okay, let's do this carefully. forward, and this is probably not ideal. Probably not ideal, we completely missed that. Ugh. Back up a bit. Stop. Attach. Okay, that's done. Need to jump out, get that trailer shifted. Okay, and this I can take all the way down to the end of the field. Actually, I think while we're there we'll open the gate. What do I need? I think the gate behind me we're done opening and closing. So we'll park this here. There's one way round. Okay. If we can spare it, I might bring the Massey Ferguson out here as well tomorrow. We'll use that to run around the header trailer. So I'm going to need this gate open so that we can empty the auger wagon. We'll drive down here and do a loop. Because again, the header won't fit through the gate at the top here, so we're going to have to dismount it and remount it in order to do the next field over. I might actually do these two fields and then the canola field. So that's good. Drop that, we'll jump out, and we'll open this gate too. Which is open all the way. Good. $144 hours on this tractor. I think from that we can deduce I like this tractor. It's a good model. It works well. It's only a 940, so you can get them with bigger engines. Now, one of the reasons I've decided not to remove or not to move all of the equipment from this farm that can be moved to a Farm Sim 19 farm is because these Axion 940s aren't powerful enough for a lot of the field work in Oakfield Farm. should I choose that one. And I think I'm probably going to need a Xerion 5000 series and the Axion 960s. But we'll keep 140 just because it should be sufficient for some of the lighter work. Possibly even hauling all the wagons around. Okay. We'll leave that there. Drop that there. We will turn that off. Okay, it is 6 o'clock in the evening. Let's check the 11. Okay. Pigs are going to need water in the morning. We've probably got time to do that. Well, actually, they're all getting kind of low. Okay, need to keep an eye on that. Food obviously is going to drop as well. Could do with getting rid of the barley so that we've got fresh silos for the new intake, but we won't worry about that. Oh, let's yeah, let's go over to the chickens. Yay, chickens. And yeah, hi chickens. I know you're so happy to see me. That's not very impressive for a light source at this time of day. So how was that? There is one left somewhere. Great. There it is. Okay, that's all of them. Climb over the fence and... How are we doing there? 2 full crates. Okay, 7:45. We will wait till 8 o'clock and drop the time back to 1 to 1. 7, 10. Alt N. Dawn 5:22. That's probably going to be good. So as the sun peaks over the mountains, we made 10,000 in milk, lost 6,000 vehicle running costs, so that was about what I expected. Animal upkeep 5,000. How much? We got 25% of a sheep thing filled up, 9 more eggs in the coop. Animals. All of them need water. Cows obviously need power food and grass. There's enough time. Okay, I am going to take a very quick break, fill up my cup and stuff like that. I will run a commercial while I'm doing stuff. And I will be back shortly. Ad break. Okay, I am back. Hopefully the commercial break is over. Should be. Okay. That looks good. Let's go back to monitoring the stream. There we go. So, morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. The chickens are squawking. And that way. Nope, that way. Yes. So this is barley, wheat, canola, and I believe more wheat over here. We can buy these two fields if we have time. But for now, we need to go and get in a harvester and start doing the harvesting thing. Oh, actually, let's get back there. Jump out of there and get this harvester rolling. So, engines on. We will go full lights. Raise the header. Unfold the harvester. Okay. A little tricky. Pull forward a little to the flatter ground. Straw swath. Turn on harvester. Change tool select. Disable straw swath. So straw swath is on. Engage. Actually, no rain plan for today. I should go and get the Valtra. Okay. Ugh. To heck with it. We'll use this thing. Over here for now. Okay. Of course, what I didn't check was garage. Can you actually run it? 185 horsepower. No, I am going to need the Valtra, aren't I? Darn. $250 horse. Okay. I can use this to ferry though. Assuming I can hit the hitch right. Okay, let's try that again. So, no residuals in the baler. Because the last thing that was in it was grass, and that rots in a couple of days. going to do? Well, probably going to have to make some time to bring the hurleyman back to this farm, because there is no... I think the last field we'll be baling is right back here, so it's going to have to come with. I only have one tractor that is big enough to run, well, apart from my 3 huge tractors, I have one tractor big enough to run this piece of equipment. That is kind of limiting. So I may have to make some considerations on tractors to buy when we start the next farm. Although predominantly for Oakfield Farm everything is in one place. Probably have kept the bale, the arms on this. Yeah, I really should have done. Ah, well. I can use all the attachments that are at the cow farm, but the cows are going to be need to be fed over the next few days, so it's going to be a pain having to bring the Valtra back just for that. Small tractors, good for ferrying stuff around and sort of small duty ferrying. Well, sorry, ferrying stuff around and light duty front loader work. But it does probably help to have a couple of 200 horsepower tractors on the roster, thereabouts. So I'll drop that off and turn that around, park it over here.